Guys, so right now we're on our way to Chatsworth because John needs to pick up a soft top for his Bronco. The house that we're moving into doesn't have a garage, but it has like an area for the cars. It has a carport, which is basically like an awning. Awning, is that the right word for it? Yeah.
Except, well, kind of no. A carport is a carport, just like an outdoor
But you would
structure.
describe it as an awning, right?
No, because an awning is like a part of a house, I think. Or like an RV has an awning, or your porch has an awning.
I thought an awning is just like a little thing that goes over. Like a little
it's not like a hardened
ledge that you can go under.
Like a hard structure.
Okay.
Parking structure.
But I feel like you guys get the feel of what I'm trying to say. We made it to the Bronco place. Look at all these Broncos they have here. John is probably loving this.
I am.
Neat. I'm going to wait in the car with Iris.
This is like Bronco heaven. So many Broncos here, and they're all awesome. I guess they like overhaul Broncos here. They do everything from changing the tires to completely stripping everything down and repainting and rebuilding entire Broncos. But sick. It's like I'm so happy looking at all these Broncos.
Yeah, I bet. Oh, and if you're thinking, didn't John just take the top off the Bronco in one of the vlogs a while back? The Bronco used to have a hard top, and John wants to buy a soft top for it. And there's a difference.
That's true. One's hard and one's soft.
Yeah? Should I sit by you? Since you're awake now? Should Mommy sit by you? What do you think, baby girl? You want Mommy to sit by you? Yeah. You're awake? So something weird's going on, I guess. John paid for the soft top on eBay, and the guy told him to come pick the soft top up, but now they don't want to give him the soft top because apparently John can cancel his payment on eBay within 21 days, so they're telling John to get cash out and pay for the soft top, but eBay already took the money out of John's account, so they're saying that John needs to somehow cancel his eBay payment and pay them cash in order to give them the soft top, which makes no sense, right? It's weird. Weird. Do you like your magic mirror? Woo! You like that magic mirror? You're just staring at me. Do you like Mama better than the mirror? So it all worked out?
Yeah. It did because, well, they were like, they have a new eBay account, so when you have a new eBay account and you sell something, eBay will put a hold on your money for 21 days or until they get positive feedback for the item. Mm-hmm. So they were like afraid, well, they weren't afraid. The girl who works there, who's not even there, was afraid that I will like take the top and then back out and not like cancel my payment through eBay, which would be ridiculous because I would just get criminally prosecuted for stealing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm like, wouldn't you go to jail?
I told them that, and they took a copy of my driver's license, and I left positive feedback through the eBay mobile app, and hopefully they'll get their money. All they have to do now is call PayPal and say that there was positive feedback left for the transaction, and then the money should go right through to their account. But yeah, it's just kind of like, it was really frustrating to me because the guy who owns the shop is the guy who sold me the top on eBay, and he told me I could pick it up, you know, on Monday at whenever I wanted. So we drove all the way here and got here, and it was just like, if I wouldn't, like, could have gone ballistically mad if they weren't going to give me the top. But it all worked out, and they're really cool. It's a great Bronco shop. It's like Rocky Road Broncos in Chatsworth, California. But I'm glad everything worked out.
It's okay, Iris, it worked out.
We got to do business together because now I have a top for my Bronco. All right, so I've got the top right here. All these rails are black. I wish they were not black, but I guess there's nothing I can do about it. I can always change it if I want to. Here's the starting the actual process of mounting the rails for the soft top. This is actually going to be way more work than I thought it was going to be. So I'm going to start tonight. I don't know how far I'll get. But I'm reading all the instructions. I'm supposed to drill my own holes, which I don't really want to drill into my Bronco. But if I follow the directions and do everything correct, it should work out. I'm a little bit nervous because I have this roll bar on here, and it doesn't say anything about the top fitting over a roll bar. And in the instructions, it's showing it getting mounted on a Bronco without a roll bar. As you can see right here, there's no roll bar. So we'll see what happens. Whew. Well, I have been working hard at this for a while. So you can see it's dark outside. I pretty much got the bracket on. I mounted the front, the windows. I've got this part on. I just finished mounting the tailgate. I don't know how much more I'm going to do tonight. I think I'm just going to kind of look at the top and see how it fits on there. I don't know, but so far so good. This is a lot of work. I didn't think it was going to be this much work putting a soft top on the Bronco. I thought you just kind of bolted it on and that was it, but you actually have to put it together, screw everything together, drill a bunch of holes, screw everything in, and then you actually get to put it on. So I'm really excited to get it on though. I've been wanting to do this for a really long time. The original reason I took the hard top off was so I could put the soft top on, but I'm getting very close. Alright, so there's the top. It's a little loose. It actually has one problem though. This plastic piece, I don't know if you can see it right here, but it's supposed to hook onto this rail right here, and it's upside down. So I don't know what I'm gonna do to get it onto this rail to hook underneath there.
Busy, busy, busy with errands before we head back to Minnesota, so we're getting ready to leave the house again because we got another errand to run. So we're downtown LA because we need to go to the Los Angeles Department of something or another to get Iris's birth certificate so we can fly back to Minnesota. And we forgot a stroller, so John has to carry her. Ah, she's sweeping. We would always drive back to Minnesota and bring the dogs with us, but that sounds really hard with a baby this young. So we're flying back this time, and we won't be staying in Minnesota as long as we usually do. Crap, we just went in there, and the department is closed because of the fires that were downtown LA. So we can't get the birth certificate. I guess we have to figure out somewhere else to go to get it. John's calling to see if he can figure something out.
It's the same number that I called from home. And
I don't know what we're gonna do. This is kind of dramatic right now because we already bought the ticket and now it's like, how are we gonna get a birth certificate so that we can fly back? There's fire trucks parked everywhere down here. We're back home now and I don't know what we're gonna do. I mean, it sucks that there was a fire. I don't think anyone was hurt. I think it was a construction site that burnt down. But when you call the records building, the automated message doesn't say that they're closed or anything, and then you get down there and there's just a sign on the door that says, sorry, we're closed, and it doesn't say when they're gonna open back up or anything. So we don't know what we're gonna do about this situation. Hopefully it opens back up before we need to fly home because, you know, we paid premium Christmas time flying prices for these tickets, and if we don't get a birth certificate, I don't think we can get on the plane. So John's gonna try to figure out something. He's chilling with Iris right now. That kind of,
mad.
Yeah, that put him in a bad mood.
It's just frustrating when, like, they don't even tell you that they're closed. Like, I called, I checked the website, and there was nothing anywhere posted that said they were closed. So we drove down there, which took half an hour, and we paid for parking, and we got there, and there's just a stupid sign on the door. It's so frustrating, and I'm just like, it made me so mad.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, like, I really hope that everything works out, and then we get a birth certificate before we need to go home, and we're going to spend a lot of time. Thor, stop licking your butthole. It doesn't make me happy either. And it's frustrating that, like, we need to go home, and we need to move, we need to do all this stuff, and I just hope that we can get it all done.
Mm-hmm.
We're suing the city of Los Angeles for our money back on our tickets. You laugh, but I'm being 100% serious.
Alright, well, John is going to watch Iris for a little while I attempt to go for a run. Woo! So we got a little bit of good news. John called the airline and they said that a record of birth would work in place of a birth certificate. So it looks like we can fly. And we made sure, we're like, a record of birth. It's a record of birth, not a birth certificate that we got from the hospital. And the lady on the phone said, yeah, that should work with TSA. Iris started having a meltdown when I was going for a run, so John had to text me and told me to come back home. Since she's in here now, I took her for a walk around the block a couple times. That seemed to calm her down. We're meeting our friends Travis and Carla at a Mexican restaurant called Salsa and Beer, and I'm a little nervous because it sounds like there's music in there. I hope Iris doesn't wake up. We've been pretty good with restaurants so far. So we're out to eat, getting some Mexican food for dinner with our friends Travis and Carla.
Long time no
Lord,
see.
bean dip. It has been a while.
Too long.
Too long.
Yes.
I'm glad we're, well, since the baby shower.
I know, right?
Well, I'm glad we're
Now Iris
together.
is here to join. We have a new addition to the.
And she fell asleep, so we're continuing our streak of good behavior at restaurants. Don't want to jinx it, so knock on wood. This table here. Good bean dip.
You can knock on bricks. Yeah, it's good. You can put the drumming out. That'd be great.
These chicken enchiladas look so good. Everything looks
fast.
good. That was so
That's
fast.
their way of telling you
Very
to
fast.
get out of here.
Right. Well, guys, dinner was really fun, and I'm glad we got the situation with the birth certificate figured out and taken care of, but you can probably hear Iris in the background. I need to wrap up this vlog really quick because I gotta put Iris to bed. So please give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment, subscribe if you're not already subscribed yet, and always remember that I love you and stay tuned for more vlogs. Mwah.
It's a video of a chicken sneezing.